Hello and welcome to another review here on this channel, and today we're doing another classic review, and this time we're going to be doing Batman, the 1989 Tim Burton directed film. But before I get into the movie, I have to say a spoiler alert for this movie, so definitely consider yourselves warned on all things spoilers for the 1989 Batman starring Michael Keaton and directed by Tim Burton. Also, if you enjoy this review and want to see more videos like this in the future, don't be afraid to hit that subscribe button. And if you hit that little bell next to the subscribe button, it will let you know every time I put up a new video. With that being said, let's get into the review. So 1989's Batman, did I enjoy it, and more importantly, is it good? Yes, I think this is my maybe second favorite movie of Tim Burton's. I think Beetlejuice for me is just way up there, and I'm not sure if anything can really come close to it, but this is definitely no slouch at second place in my opinion. I think that everything in this movie is strong, from the cast of the movie to the story to the costumes and the set. I mean, seriously, Batman still can't turn his head, so don't tell me that this suit is dated. The movie it does heavily rely on Michael Keaton and Jack Nicholson and their performance and their dynamic with their characters, but that's for a good reason. Yes, I do enjoy Jack Nicholson's performance a little bit more, but that doesn't mean that Michael Keaton didn't hold his own. The side characters in this movie don't disappoint either. Kim Basinger as Vicky Vale is a very solid love interest for Batman, and Robert Wuhl does a really good job as being the comic relief for the movie. Tim Burton, in my opinion, checks all the boxes he needs to make a really good Batman movie. Good Batman? Check. Good villain? Double check. Tried and true story, which has been used throughout all of comics, really? Check. Getting nuts? Check. Michael Keaton as Batman is subdued in this movie, which is not usually what we see from Michael Keaton, but that's good directing in my opinion, because Batman is supposed to be the opposite of the Joker, so it definitely makes sense. I did enjoy his humor though. It is very witty, it's very quick, but he's not constantly joking. It is sprinkled throughout the film at just the right times though. Keaton as Bruce Wayne is actually quite charming, so it's believable that Vicky Vale would want to be with Bruce for a reason that's not his wallet. And Jack Nicholson is the Joker. You guys, what can I say that has not already been said other than I think he's my favorite Joker, and we get his origin, so we see the descent into madness, even though it is quite quick. But that doesn't take away from the character. Once he is nuts, he's nuts, and it's quite awesome to see. He effectively wants Vicky Vale though to be his Harley Quinn, which I thought that's pretty cool. It's pretty cool to me. I thought, it's nice to see them both warring over the same girl. Seeing that if he were to take her, if Batman were to fail in keeping Vicky away from him, we could have potentially seen like a sequel where you got Harley Quinn at the side of the Joker, but that's neither here nor there. And I like that he is jealous of Batman, because Batman is getting all the press. Like, they're all talking about Batman because he's a brand new entity and he's something that's different. Yes, the Joker is different, but when you see the Joker, you see a man. You see, or at least the public sees in this movie, they see him as just a man with some makeup on and a purple suit. But when you see Batman, you see something that is described as otherworldly. He looks otherworldly. He looks very, very much like something that you have never seen before, so it's understandable why Batman would get more of the press, but it is also a good reason for the Joker to want to take out Batman, because it's like, hey, I'm the coolest cat around. Why aren't you guys talking about me? The biggest negative I've heard about this movie is that it's dated, and I personally don't think so. I wasn't alive back in 1989, so I don't know what it's like to be like, hey, this movie looks great, and then 20, 30 years later be like, you know what, that movie doesn't look so great anymore. So I get that, but I don't think that it's dated, and here's why. As far as the film maybe being cheesy now, there are definitely moments that are cheesy in this movie, like the Batwing flying up above the clouds to form the bat symbol with the moon right behind it. Yes, that is a little cheesy, but and there is really no logic behind that, but for every cheesy moment, there is a very mature moment in this movie. Like when we find out what happened to the Joker's first girlfriend. I mean, he burned her face. He ruined her life effectively just because she was there. She wasn't doing anything wrong really, but he ruined her life, and then she decided to take her life by jumping out of a window, and that's a very mature thing to do. It's not like this movie is all cheese. There are definitely mature moments in this movie. The film also doesn't look dated because this is Burton's style. This is Tim Burton's style before he started using CGI. And it's not a quote unquote dated look as much as it is a stylistic choice. That's why you don't see other movies from that same time that look like this movie, because this is a deliberate choice by Tim Burton to make his films look like this and look the way this film does. So bringing this review to a close, I wanted to touch on Commissioner Gordon. In the newer Batman movies, well, the ones after this one, Batman does have a more close relationship with Commissioner Gordon than in this movie. I do understand though why they really didn't have the two have that much of a relationship, because it really does seem like this is the very beginnings of Batman's career, and so it makes sense why they wouldn't be working together at this point. Also, Alfred is really good in this movie. I think that the banquet scene that Bruce Wayne is throwing this banquet, I think it's really funny to have Alfred like constantly behind Bruce Wayne as Bruce Wayne like puts the pen in the little bush. Like Bruce Wayne is right behind him to take the pen out of the bush, put it on his plate. When Bruce Wayne puts the champagne glass on the pool or the craps table, I think it is, and then you have Alfred literally right behind him as the as the champagne glass is falling. He grabs the champagne glass. He was really cool. He wasn't in the movie a lot, but he was in it enough to know that, hey, Alfred's still there. Alfred still got his sense of humor. I think he does a couple one-liner jokes in there, and it's great. It's not overdone, but I thought that those two characters were actually handled really well in this movie. But that's pretty much it for my review. I want to know what you think about this movie, and I need you to tell me that in the comment section down below. I definitely didn't get to everything about this movie. So if you want to talk about a part that I didn't talk about in the movie, or if you want to talk about a part that I did talk about in the movie, tell me your thoughts in the comment section down below. I want this to be the start of the discussion on this movie, and discussions need more than one person. So let's do that. Also, if you want to, tell me a movie to review for next Tuesday, just tell me that in the comment section down below. My classic movie reviews have to predate the year 2000, so just know that. And thank you for watching this video. Oh yeah, if you enjoy this video and want to see more videos like this in the future, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Thank you again for watching this video.